Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Happy New Year. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up right now, catching a vibe, getting ready to kick off the year with your January 2021 tarot readings. For those that are new, welcome. It's a privilege and honor to read for you, connect with you, and ascend with you. All right, please like, share, subscribe. It is much appreciated. And to the usual suspects, Angel Gang, just want to take a minute to thank you guys, all right, for all your likes, shares, subscribes, positively engaging this channel the way you do and doing this thing called Ascension with us for as long as you've been a part of this platform, all right? We are going to get into prayer, get into these downloads here because I do have some downloads coming into this spread. But before we do, I am going to do a couple of special announcements. So for those of you that timestamp the reading prior to the prayer, please continue to do so. So the website is back up and running. Got to get this back. Yeah, there we go. The website is back up and running. All right, so you guys can get your frankincense, myrrh, and all things smudging. Well, not all things smudging, but we've got, I don't have Santo Palo or sage, but I do have 3 different species of resins. I've got myrrh, I've got our frankincense and myrrh butter, and then I've got our luxury item, which is this very rare and expensive honey that is only harvested once a year. So our green hajari and our honey comes directly from Oman. All of the products here are 100% organic, fully sustainable, and fairly traded, okay, which is a really big deal for this business, the kind of business I'm trying to create here. So anyways, the frankincense and myrrh butter is available on the website. And if you guys want to see how I made it, you guys can go to the Instagram I just recently created, which is called Smudge A Lot Inc. And I did like an hour-and-a-half live showing you guys how to make this butter so that if you didn't want to buy it, you could literally purchase your frankincense resins as well as the myrrh and make it yourself, okay? And then we've got our myrrh, Freriana, and Kartiri that comes directly from Somaliland, okay? And yes, if you guys want to follow the journey, you can check out that Instagram. And then we have the burners back in stock, but because of the limited quantity of them, we're only going to include them in kits. So the large burner is going to be in the large kit with 2 species of frankincense and our slow burn charcoals that we also import from Greece. So our brass burners and our slow burn charcoals are from Greece. And then the small kit has the small brass burner, all right, 2 species of frankincense, as well as the slow burn charcoals. All right, guys. So yes, the website is back up and running, www.queencup.ca. And I thank you guys for your patience, and I hope you guys enjoy smudging a lot. All right. For daily, weekly content, you guys can check me out over on Patreon. So Patreon/Queen Cup. But just check out some of the free content and really feel like you vibe with me as a person as well as resonate with the messages. Okay. I'm not accepting personal readings at this time, but like I said, if you want content in between your monthlies, you can check me out over on Patreon. All right. And yeah, I think we can get into it. Scorpio, coming into your reading, before we get into prayer, I'm just going to give you some of the downloads. It was actually just one, and it was you're about to be really busy. Things are about to pick up with you. Your schedule is about to be packed. You're about to be in some kind of high demand. This could be in your workplace. All of a sudden, you have people that need you. You're in all these meetings. For some of you, it is personal stuff, family, it's friends, it's socializing. It's really, your schedule is jam-packed with social stuff, or I'm getting that you're in a high demand, okay? And because of that, you're going to be really, really busy. So if you're not feeling that way now, then that doesn't mean it's not to come, because I do get this impression that some of you aren't prepared for how things are going to pick up and how busy the divine is going to make you. Okay, so there is a really big emphasis, Scorpio, on staying focused on your 10 of Pentacles, focused on what it is you want, what it is that you have been essentially preparing for, because I just feel a lot of people pulling on Scorpio's energy in the next couple of weeks. And I just don't think you are really prepared for the demand of Scorpio. Like, I just feel like a lot of people calling your phone, a lot of people asking you for your availability, things of that nature. Okay, but let's get into prayer, and then we will actually pull cards and get into the spread here, okay? Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective, all the messages that are in their greatest good, surrounding their material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular, all the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. For some of you, that star energy is the demand. Some of you are going to increase your popularity somehow. And it doesn't mean you're going to be famous necessarily. It more so means that you have a lot of people's attention and you are in demand. People want your attention. People are asking to schedule time with you. People are asking to talk to you. People are asking you to come to their events, to show up, to be there. So yeah, so you got the 4th house of Cancer, Scorpio. And this is the house of home and family. So ancestry, heritage, roots, early foundation and environment, mother or mothers as figure, the caretaker of the household, comfort, cyclic end of matters. Okay, so what I really feel like this is the end of, I feel like a lot of you guys were in Cancer energy. You guys were in your shell. You guys were doing a lot internally, okay, for your own development, healing, that kind of thing. And I feel like this is the energy you're going to be pulled out of. I feel like this Cancerian energy was you going within, home and family. You were in your own home, your own energy. Home is where the heart is, so you were within yourself. And I feel like the universe is actually pulling you out, creating some kind of demand that is going to pull you out of your shell. I'm getting Cancerian, the shell. And then we also have here the 11th house, which is Aquarius energy, which we did see with the star. So house of friendships, friends and acquaintances of like-minded attitudes, groups, clubs, societies, higher association, benefits, and fortunes from career, one's hopes and wishes. So I just feel like these groups, clubs, societies are what is demanding, what is pulling Scorpio's energy in the weeks to come, if not already. So this is what you're busy with, these social groups, these clubs. I feel like you're being pulled, Scorpio. I don't feel like you are soliciting this. I feel like you're being pulled. You have an opportunity to join these clubs, join these groups, make these new acquaintances as friends, because these people are showing interest in you. These people are asking you for your time, asking you to be a part of what they have going on. So these clubs and associations and societies could be inviting you. So that's what I mean about a busy schedule. You've got a lot of people inviting you. Hey, why don't you come here? Why don't you join this? And I just see you guys getting really busy with that. So coming out of this Cancerian energy, and it's these associations and things that are doing that, okay? So yeah, things are about to pick up for Scorpio, okay? But let's see, we're gonna use the new era elements. So for all of the zodiac, for those that are new, all of the zodiac signs are yours throughout the month. On this tribe here, we're all the signs. We acknowledge that we're multidimensional beings and connect with all 12 zodiac signs. We don't just silo ourselves as human beings in these signs. We're not one-dimensional. We're actually multi-dimensional, which is why we like to acknowledge that we have all of these signs within us. We interact with all of these signs, these planets. We have histories and things with all of these zodiac signs. So go through the library, watch all of them, or you can let the timestamps and the titles draw you to the messages that are best for you at this time, okay? So yeah, let's see Scorpio. For a lot of you, this Cancer energy of house and family was actually you pulling back because you came out of a lot of these groups. I feel like you came out of union with people who were not like-minded, that weren't genuine friends, but friends that you had for a long time. So they were friends that were a reflection of your programming, what you thought you identified with, people you thought you were like, but they weren't actually like-minded, which is why all these conflicts occurred. So I feel like in 2020, you actually did a lot of work to come out of a misalignment that you had with groups, clubs, and societies and friends. So that's why I believe you created a change. Your change was identifying that these people are not like you and that you are misaligned with them, or these groups, these whatever. And then that change is going to get reflected back to you, where now the divine says, well, here, come out of your shell and meet people who are now like-minded, societies and groups that are a reflection of you, but you would have to know who you are in order to be able to properly identify what you're in alignment with, and their people, their groups, their associations. So yeah, I see that you guys, for Scorpio, I see that the change that you allowed Saturnian energy, okay, to initiate was with people that were not like-minded. I feel like this eclipse energy, what it took away. So eclipse energy will eclipse things out of your life and then eclipse things in your life. And it has to do with these associations. You allowed Saturnian energy, you allowed this eclipse energy to prompt you into releasing relationships that weren't truly for you. I saw like a darkness come in. It was kind of weird. Because I feel like I feel like you guys are coming out of a period of darkness. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're coming out of a period of darkness and you're going into the light. So this is Scorpio saying, going from not feeling like you identify to the people that you're around, feeling really lonely, feeling like you don't have people who are like-minded, which actually karmically tested you to, like you guys were karmically tested around people who were not like-minded to abandon your mind so that you could be like-minded with these people. And Scorpio said, no, I will not do that. What I am going to acknowledge is that these people are not like me and I need to remove myself from them and eclipse them out of my life. This is what Saturn energy was prompting for Scorpio, to release things that were not in people and associations that you were not in alignment with. You were trying to be a part of something. You were trying to fit in with these groups, associations, and it didn't work. So you allowed your hopes and your dreams and your wishes and your mind to put you in alignment. But before that happened, because I'm tapping into all this busy energy, this being reintegrated back into your life. So what's being eclipsed out is the 11th house, and then what's being eclipsed in is in your 11th house. There's like a turnover occurring for you. I don't know how long this period took, but I'm getting that this eclipse energy is actually bringing this back in, where for some of you, this eclipse energy is actually getting you to do this. Remove yourself and disassociate yourself with people who aren't really like you. So acknowledge the lonely feeling even when you're in a group with people. Acknowledge that feeling when you call somebody a friend and it doesn't sit well with you. Because I think you then went within, you pulled back, because this Cancer energy feels like home. This means I feel like you went into some area of recluse, loneliness. There was the Bordeaux. So your life in between these old associations that aren't a reflection of you, and now these new ones. So this reading is for the people who went within after they've already eclipsed these people and this misalignment out of their life. And now the divine is preparing you to get this part of your house active again. They're going to get, this part is going to be activated very, very quickly. Why? Because it can be. So this is like saying, well, why couldn't I have got all these? Why couldn't I be in alignment with all these like-minded people? Well, because you were misaligned. How could the universe usher you in people who were just like you when you were spending time investing in and still relating to people who didn't have anything in common with you? So you initiated a change so that the universe could come in and support that change and bring you in what it was you were asking for. And it was like-minded people, a place where you belong, home. So there's some of you guys are calling new groups home. This is identifying home again. When you identified where you didn't belong. This is you telling people this doesn't feel like home. This doesn't feel like love. This doesn't feel like family. Anyways, let's keep going. Five of Swords. This is what you removed yourself from. Or what you need to remove yourself from because you're wanting like-minded people. You're wanting to come into union with these associations and these groups, and the divine is telling you you can't until you move away from the darkness, which is the Five of Swords. Unrelatable people you come into conflict with but don't acknowledge why you have conflict with these people, and it's because you're misaligned and you're not like-minded. So this is just slapping your head against the wall, coping with the misalignment, and then just living in conflict. This was Scorpio saying, I'm moving away from this conflict and these people that I know I don't identify to anymore. I also feel like Scorpio was telling me that you have friends that were roping you into their drama, and you were like, why am I involved in this drama? I'm getting, Scorpio, that you were exposed to drama that you don't initiate in your life. You don't personally have this drama, but you were exposed to it because of the people that you were misaligned with and were not like you. This could be family members, longtime friends. These are people you were accustomed to calling family and friends, but not actually looking at what you define as family and friends, and then realizing they don't actually reflect it, if that makes any sense. So definitely moving away. I also see that some of you guys are actually moving into calmer waters because of a conflict resolution with friends and family. So this is actually mending relationships with people for some of you. Okay, let's see what else. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's not the opposite. What's the opposite of Cancer? It's Capricorn. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning astrology, so that's why I'm using these house cards. Eugene Vininsky has them in his geomancy deck. This deck is so hard. Like, look at the other cards. I haven't learned. I have to memorize what these seals mean. And then it has all this. So I love this deck, but it's just his decks. Like, you really got to like study and learn, which is why I like them, because they've taught me so much shit. But I just took the house cards and I'm like, we're going to start with the houses. I'm going to learn those first, and then we can get to this shit. But yeah. Shout out to Eugene Vininsky. I've got a couple of new decks from him making their way here. But because it's all the way in Switzerland, it takes forever. So, but yeah. Look, guys, you remove yourself. You identify misalignment. You move yourself from people who are not like you. You allow, like, because you go from, look at this. You're moving from this dark energy towards what? Fucking victory. And really quickly, this is also the energy of things picking up for you, Scorpio. I was getting that coming into your reading, like you being swamped and busy out of almost nowhere. It was like, boom. Your phone's just going off. I see all these requests, emails. I see there is a demand for you, Scorpio, but somehow you feel victorious. Why? Because this demand is from people that you've wanted to come into union with. This is people who are like you. So I don't feel stress or anxiety. I feel a sense of victory because of the demand you have on you. I'm also seeing January 6th could be a really important day for you. Okay. Because we've got the 6 of Swords here, and then there's a 6 on this chick's shirt. So I am getting like January 6th. Okay. I love you guys. A happy new year it will be. Because you made it a better year. You spent 2020 ensuring that 2021 would be a different year, and not just a different year, a better year. That's why you don't really need a psychic to tell you. You already know, because your inner high priestess told you, if I do this, I'll get this. So you already know. It's just a matter of time, which is totally in the divine's hands, of when this will come in. And it just looks like it came in faster than you expected. For some of you, something comes in faster than is expected. So you're happy about it, but then it prompts you to move really quickly. I see you really excited about whatever's coming towards you, and it's coming in with a lot of force. Really quick. These are all the people running towards you. But you're running and they're in vehicles, so they catch up. Like, I just feel like you're moving forward in victory. You feel victorious from whatever you separated yourself from. And then you then feel even more victorious because of what's coming towards you as a result of it. If that makes sense. There's a lot of victory energy in the collective, man. Tons. Such a powerful time. So excited for us, collective. Ace of Earth. You guys have an opportunity coming to you that is going to bring you some kind of notoriety. I am hearing celebrity, but I mean, celebrity is like a very outdated word. I feel this is more like recognition, notoriety, attention, and a demand. For some of you, this is in the workplace. You are going to go into the new year, and I feel like for some of you, you receive a new job, a new promotion, and all of a sudden your life becomes really busy. There's a big demand on you, but you're feeling victorious because you always knew you had the capacity to lead or do this, and it was just a matter of the opportunity being given to you. Now it's given to you and you're feeling like, yes, I got this. Let me show you why you gave me this opportunity. Let me show you why you put me in this position, because I was always prepared to put in this work and yield these results for some of you. Then we've got conflict, 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. And then the 9 of Swords. You guys could be stressed because somebody is trying to, some of you, somebody's trying to dispute that you deserve something, dispute that you should have something, dispute that you won something. Somebody could be trying to compete with you. Somebody feels stressed about what's coming towards you. Because for a very small group of you, you're going to be stressed by the amount of demand that's on your time, feeling like, oh my God, I can't do it all. Just focus. Just focus. Because I'm not saying all these people or all these things that are demanding your time deserve it. You would have to determine that, right? I just know there's a windfall of people coming towards you, wanting things, attention, whatever, but it doesn't mean everybody gets it. So for a small group of you, you are feeling a little bit stressed. And that's just because you're not focusing on where you want to put your efforts, who you want to engage, and what you want to be a part of. You just need to ground yourself, go into this Cancerian energy, go within and organize yourself internally. And that will better help you to organize yourself externally, regardless of what's coming towards you. But for others of you, this is somebody who feels stressed about the victory and where you're going. I feel like somebody's trying to catch up with you. They feel stressed. They feel like they can't catch up. Somebody was trying to trap you and hold you back, and they are feeling like wherever you're going, they can't now. Somebody, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to worry about the karmic energies that are leeching off of you and can't let go, because the universe is going to create such a distance that they won't be able to reach you, touch you, or catch up to you regardless. So just stay focused, stay the course. Look at the finish line too. See, I love this card because it doesn't matter. You have no idea if she's first. You have no idea if she's second last. All you know is that she crossed the finish line. See that? So some of you guys, you win something. You successfully complete something. Some of you guys are going to travel for some kind of like marathon or extracurricular activity for some of you. Failure is an illusion. I literally heard that. Some of you guys were living under an illusion that you had failed something, and you're coming out of that illusion because you realize what you went through was always a part of the plan. So are they failures or are they valuable lessons? It looks like you were confused at first, and now you are feeling empowered because you feel victorious because you realize those were valuable lessons and I overcame them, and now I have the knowledge to move forward now. So this is Scorpio saying, I'm no longer beating myself up. I'm no longer blaming myself for my karmic cycle, because if you're blaming yourself, you're not accountable. So I just see that there's this accountability, this forward movement, but I do feel like people might be trying to get your attention, but these are people. So there's new people, new associations. Remember these like-minded people, but then the people who weren't like-minded that you eclipsed out of your life, I feel like they're going to be conflicted. They're going to try to cause conflict. But again, I don't feel like it touches you. You look at you, you're like, but then there's all this like, this could also just be something you guys overcame. But I do feel like somebody's trying to rope you back in, keep you stuck somewhere. Somebody feels defeated, and the more you experience victory, the more defeated they feel, and they want to bring you back into a space of defeat because it makes them feel better about themselves. Whoever the fuck that is better come out of this bum lot. Like, sorry guys. Yeah. I know who that is, but anyways, the Father of Fire. Look at this person. This is somebody you left behind. This is somebody who feels embarrassed. I'm getting somebody feels embarrassed by your success. Oh, because somebody, oh, wow. So somebody went, the person who feels this way, feels shameful, is because they doubted you publicly. They spoke about you in a way that you are not proving. So people are going, who? What? You said what? Yeah, this is what I'm getting. So somebody feels embarrassed. Somebody could have actually said to somebody, you're a fucking hater about you. This isn't you. You've moved on. You're going through this transformation. I'm getting this is more in like the background. Somebody who tried to bring you down or talk negatively about you or try to give an impression that you ain't shit or that you can't have any victory. Somebody's being like, you're a hater. Don't you see the victory they're living out? Or I talked to so-and-so and they're doing fine. As a matter of fact, they have a bunch of opportunities that came into them. So I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody could be telling people like, oh, they're broke. And you're like, no, I'm actually doing well. Like somebody's eating their words against you. Somebody actually was talking poorly about you and somebody's going, it sounds like you're talking about yourself. Somebody was projecting their sense of failure, lack of ambition, and inability to move forward onto you. The problem is you're moving forward and it shows. This is somebody who spoke against you, who feels shameful about it. This could be somebody who regrets what they said about you. They feel embarrassed, and they should. Because nobody has the right to speak about anybody this way. People need to mind their own fucking business. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get that energy in the fire signs, but I am getting it in the water a little bit. Anyways, what else? Somehow, collective, I feel like the Mother of Cups was frowning and this King of Wands was smiling. Funny how the tables have turned. Oh, the tables have turned. This is somebody who really, I'm getting this person tried to punish you. Somebody tried to punish you for your decision to move forward from them. I don't know. This is weird now. Wow. Then we've got the Son of Fire. Somebody's reflecting on how they behaved towards you when they were younger or a couple years ago. See the growth and development? This is somebody who's grown now, a lot older too. Somebody feels embarrassed about how they behaved in their younger years. They feel ashamed. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Somebody made a decision to leave you because they didn't see you as abundant. Friend, I don't give a fuck. Friend, family, lover, I don't give a shit. This person left you, came out of union with you because they didn't see you as being abundant. I'm hearing pathetic. They saw you as being like, oh, funny how the tables have turned. Somebody wants to reconcile with you and they know they cannot because of what they said and how they treated you. So this is not somebody who's going to come back to you, collective. This could be somebody that you're seeing synchronicities and being like, I wonder why I'm thinking about this person, is because the ethers wants you to know how they feel about you now, because it's healing. Not all healing actually plays out in the 3D. Most of the time, it doesn't even have to play out in the 3D if you let it play out in the 5D. So this is 5th dimensional communication, telepathy, in order to bring some kind of healing. I don't think this person will ever approach you. Why? Because they know the fucking truth about 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. It's not just about what they said, how they treated you. It's about what they did. They did something fucked up that put them in a position to never be able to return to you. And now they can hear the devil laughing in their fucking ear. I'm getting, collective, whatever abundance you are bringing into you, somebody is seeing it like that could have been mine. That could have been me. I could have been moving forward with Scorpio. And now they're seeing your happiness and they're seeing that as a part of your abundance and going, wow, like, how could I have sabotaged myself that way? But that's what the fucking problem is with this person. They're not thinking about, oh, it's really fucked up that I did this to this person and how this person might have felt. They're just thinking, wow, it's really fucked up that I blew an opportunity for me to have an abundant person like that in my life. What? Who the fuck is this bitch? And it's a bitch. I don't care if it's a guy. It's a bitch. It's just ridiculous. The Chariot. Yeah, you're fucking... all aboard. Like somebody missed the train. They do not have a seat. They cannot move forward. This is sheer victory, collective, you are experiencing. And I feel like the only reason why this is coming up, because I think this person really damaged how you looked at yourself. They projected onto you were nothing, and you inherited that for a while. And you superseded people's negative projections onto you to see yourself as being victorious and abundant. And then what happens? You become victorious and abundant in 3D, in real time, not just in theory, in your heart. Yeah. Wow. Four of Wands. This is while you are coming into union with the friends, the relationships, and the opportunities that reflect the abundance that you've acknowledged within you, there is somebody who wants union with you, but I don't see them ever. I don't see this person coming forward to you, collective. And if they do, I do not see you coming into union with them. Why? Because they're not like-minded. And you're now coming into union with like-minded people. So now there's going to be a real contrast. You're going to be even more so. When you come into union with these new relationships, you're going to look back and be like, oh my God, how did I even date that person? How was I even friends with that person? And it's going to be more so of yourself. You're going to realize how unauthentic you were to you, how much you suppressed and neglected your authentic self in order to keep this person around when all they did was abandon you. I don't know where this is coming from. Despair. Somebody left you behind, collective, and they are in despair. I think this is coming up because I think this is coming up. It's coming out so strongly in this reading, and it's probably because this person is going to approach you somehow. They feel they're in despair. They crave the victory you're living out. They are dying to move forward out of this darkness and into this light like you have. So I feel, though, the problem is I don't feel this person cares about how they made you feel. They care about how they feel now that you're not in their life, that they're not reaping all the abundance. Somebody could have picked somebody over you. 3 of Cups speaks of third party. It doesn't exist now. This would have been from the past, probably something you moved away from. And this person, this greedy motherfucker, is looking at this person being like, well, I didn't pick the abundant one. This person I picked isn't abundant. They don't have everything Scorpio has. So this is a greedy person. So that's why they have a shame, because essentially they don't have anything. They have to rely on the person. So if this is somebody who is orchestrating a third party, this is somebody embarrassed because probably both people are more abundant, or this person, regardless of the abundance of anybody else, this person isn't abundant and has to create these third parties to leech off. This is somebody who has to leech off of other people because they don't know how to unlock abundance within themselves. Really pathetic. Joy. Let's move on from that. Joy. Yeah, somebody is tormented by the joy that you are experiencing. And I think this is coming out because this person is going to approach you. The 9 of you're gaining. Look at this shit. You are gaining, you are comfortable, you are moving forward. There's a lot of fast movement, Scorpio. I see you moving forward very, very quickly. Things are about to pick up for you hardcore. With the Knight, out of all the Knights, the 2 fastest Knights, yeah, shit's about to pick up for you, man. Boy. And then the Father of Earth and the Son of Water. This is somebody who's going to slow you down. This is a new person. A new relationship, a new employer. It's part of this 11th house. There's a lot of masculine energy here. I see no feminines except for this one. And she seems a bit androgynous, but no judgment. It's water. Supposed to be fancy Italian water. It has very low alkaline. It's only like a 6.7. My Fiji water is like a 7.6. Okay. Wow. Ace of Water, 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Wow. A new soul contract. Ace of Fire. See, this is what I'm saying, though. And then despair. This is a different energy. Somebody from the past is going to come to you with passion. But again, they lack the love that is required. Somebody wants to bring passion back into your life. But the devil, oh wow, wow. There is somebody who feels like the devil played them. The devil tricked them into, so in all fairness to this person from the past, it was spiritual warfare. The devil, that's what I try to tell you guys. When people hurt you, the demons who work through them aren't actually coming to attack you. They don't give a fuck about you. They are actually trying to destroy the person they're getting to lick out against you because of karma. So this was devil energy, knowing this person would regret how they treated you and what they did to you, and the devil is laughing in somebody's fucking ear, and that's why this person looks like this. So somebody, I think, is actually going to communicate that to you, because in all fairness, it looks like this person was in a very young energy. Now with the Father of Fire, this is somebody who has reflected on their actions and has taken accountability for where their life is at. Somebody regrets, and they know. They don't blame you anymore. They know it was the devil playing them out of their position, out of their abundance, out of love, fulfillment, happiness, their soul tribe. That's a very, very, very tough energy. Okay. We're gonna pull some Lenormand. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios, please like, share, subscribe, okay? And www.queencup.ca for all sustainable, fairly traded, and 100% organic. Everything. The honey, the butter, even the coconut oil I use for this is 100% unrefined and organic. It's the good shit. It's like 10 bucks a jar pretty much. But yeah. And then daily, weekly content, Patreon/QueenCup. Yeah, somebody is going to take this action towards you. And it's the karmic. You have a karmic person who is going to make their way to you. And I believe it's because they want to communicate to you this. I just don't see you reconciling with them, because what I feel is missing is they can understand. They have a sensitivity for how they feel. They still lack the understanding and the sensitivity for how they made you feel. They are karmic. Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Somebody is going to communicate to you. They're going to reach out. That's why it showed up. I knew it. It wouldn't have made sense if it was all in the 5D that it came out so hard in this reading. I think the divine is trying to prepare you for the past returning to address this Seven of Swords energy. Somebody wants to admit to you. They want to explain. And collective, you need to allow this healing to come in. It's God and it's divine and it's karmic, and it wraps up a cycle. If you negatively impact this, because it's Saturn energy putting somebody in this restrictive energy, so Saturn's making somebody do this. And if you don't allow this to happen, Saturnian energy is going to come for your ass. They're going to come right for your fucking ass. So allow this to clear. Nobody's asking you to reconcile with this person. Nobody's asking you to do anything, even if this person asks to reconcile with you. Nobody's saying you have to do it. It's about allowing for healing to come in and the truth. And that you deserve to hear this truth. I'm hearing that you deserve to hear the truth. And it's coming. Okay? All right. And then the Two of Wands. This is opportunity. That's what I'm saying, collective. It goes back to the message at the beginning of the spread. You have tons of opportunity coming towards you, because this is the card of the city. So you had to go into the city to get opportunities. This is the Two of Wands. It's a new path. Things are about to pick up for you. I don't think you've ever been bombarded with the amount of opportunities that you are going to be bombarded with, but that's where you're going to be karmically tested to identify what is best for you. Like I said, on the new timeline, it's a lot about compatibility. You get all kinds of great opportunities. You meet all kinds of divine people, masculines and feminines, but who is meant for you? What opportunities are meant for you? You're going to have to determine that. And I feel like you might be a little bit stressed just because of the amount of opportunities that are coming your way, okay? And then we will wrap with the Karma Romance Angels, okay? Number 32. We'll read that out of the book. Zadkiel, I think. I'm horrible at saying these. Verifies and vindicates. This also came out for Virgo. I think I actually titled it because this card came out and it just spoke volumes. This is the presence of forgiveness and mercy and sparing someone suffering. This is somebody who is suffering. It's this person. That's why I'm saying, collective, you better be fucking careful, because if you perpetuate this and you don't allow for forgiveness, the divine ain't even going to be happy with you. And Saturnian energy, devil energy is going to collect on your ass. There is a need for you to be open. No one's saying you have to reconcile with these people, but most of your karmic cycles are going to end with some kind of truth, forgiveness, reconciling of an understanding of what occurred, why. So this is a moment of healing that is coming from the past to you. Are you going to take it or not? Anyways, this is the presence of forgiveness and mercy, of sparing someone suffering. It is righteousness that has checked itself and has been cleared of all suspicion. In a reading, it shows that there is no harmful intent and that the situation is as it appears. Challenge to accept what has been presented to you and lesson, working as if something is true can lead it to becoming true. Okay, so that's your spread, guys. All right. I love you guys. Happy New Year. All right. Until the next time I see you guys, keep letting your inner angels live. Mwah. Ciao.